at the age of 26 when I was married. I was married into a house where there were no females. So the entire responsibility, and I had to leave my IAS and everything, my education. I was doing my MA. Ended up as a mother of 2 within 3 years of marriage. Again, pressure from family. You're the only child. All our family has 1 children at the age of 45. So they didn't want to make the mistake with me, getting educated and then married. So after that, I started my businesses because, again, I had to quit studies because too many responsibilities. And I cleared my MBA. And still first year, I couldn't give the exam because my father-in-law was not well. Again, I had to quit my MBA. Then at the age of 38, we shifted to Bangalore. So again, I had to shut down all my businesses, all my career, everything, and come to Bangalore. It was kind of a retirement. 1 year or 6 months, I would say, I sat home doing nothing. And then one fine day, a friend just came and my husband was like, she's doing nothing and I don't expect that from my wife. She's someone who can do anything at any age. So those were the encouragement words. And I joined up a school as a nursery teacher just to be with kids because that was my passion. So within 3 months, I was promoted to a vice principal. First job of my life. At 38, it was the first job of my life. Again, then, circumstances and everything, I was offered principalship, but things didn't work out. I had to quit. I was totally hopeless that, I cannot do anything in life. I think I'm a zero or what, not capable of working. Thanks to Dr. Shashikala, she gave me that. At that point, ma'am came in my life. I met her once. She gave me that confidence that, look, whatever is happening in your life, it's for something good. And believe me, today I'm a curriculum coordinator and quite a confident one. Doing my B.Ed at this age, I started my B.Ed just last year because I want to complete my education, get my PhD, even if it's with my daughter becoming a doctor and me too. And this is all encouragement from my daughters, my husband. They will always tell me, Mom, you can do it. I cleared my first year B.Ed with 85% with their support, and now I'll be completing my second year and my B.Ed would be complete, and I'm again signing in for M.Ed. So I really want to thank my husband. Though I cannot see him, I would have loved him to have him on stage, because to have a husband like him, I think, was the luckiest thing in my life, because he is the one who keeps on pushing me whenever I'm low, and I'll be like, I'm old, I can't learn, I can't remember things. He's like, no, you're not old, you can do it. You're just 43, it's okay. Fight with the people 28 years sitting next to you giving exams, but it is okay. Give it, you can do it. So I think it's this man who is behind my career today as a curriculum coordinator, or tomorrow maybe a principal also. So I really want to thank him in front of so many people, and I want him to know that I'm grateful for him to be so supportive. Believe me, 2 years of my career, I have stopped cooking. My husband is doing it. I'm just living a life where I concentrate only and only on my career. Everything else he is doing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support.
I mean, that's what family is all about.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful to have somebody acknowledge it. And because
I do see him. Can we call him on stage? Sumit, please? Could you please call him?
Sumit,
I want him.
Sumit, she wants you here. I think it's wonderful. Come on. Hello. Where are you? Run, 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 run. Okay. You want to? Okay. Come on. Give the man a big applause. Come on. He deserves it. That's wonderful, wonderful. I think it's beautiful. And it feels good, doesn't it? Come on, guys. Okay. Thank you very much.